right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Herbert now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Finds McConkey. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10, Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
59. We'll go forward. Let's go. Baylor tight. Go.
They snap it to Herbert. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Finds Laporta. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. He finds Laporta. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. Even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. to the air. Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
I don't got to punt if I pass the 50. Yeah, I can.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers will get it at the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Audi Okereke making that stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and 4 coming up now. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Flush down now to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
These intermediate gains, that's a wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Second down now, 7 to go. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. He finds McConkey running in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Pacheco hauls it in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points in each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From midfield on 2nd down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs in possession. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Mahomes to throw for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. We've got a screen to the running back. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Baylor Tigers.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Another carry for him. He breaks the tackle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
I can't snap it. I can't snap it.
They don't get this
I can't snap the
time.
ball.
This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead...
No, I couldn't have snapped it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Now I can.
Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Coming up now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes on first and 10. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
On target to Worthy. He's out in the clear. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. Play action now for Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They give it to him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
They've got a man in motion.
Ram. 21.
Herbert here, third and long. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt ends up a 36-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's second and 11. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Pistol now for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and then move the sticks.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action, Mahomes. Has his man. It's Pacheco. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds. Back to the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10 now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it near the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Herbert out of his end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Now give left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards. They've
got 1st down from the 31. Back-to-back carries here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers close to picking up their 5th win. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Launches one deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call it 32 yards on the punt. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive two-point try. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. As the open man downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Chargers field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Brown's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Chargers take possession of the football.
I know he started to play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Chargers come away with the win. Back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.